Okay, so recently, well, actually just a couple minutes ago, I got the Split Shifter Pro off of a Crucible match, which is interesting to me as it's a very powerful weapon. Yes, this is my very first Destiny video. Probably won't be expanding to any gameplay in quite a while for certain reasons, but those will not be spoken because I'm lazy, I guess. Only have 15 minutes to do this. So, this is a very good weapon, in my opinion. I'm using it on a Warlock, a Sunsinger Warlock. Not fully upgraded, not even close. I only have grenade and glide upgrades on it so far. The very first grenade, I forgot what it's called. But this is a pretty decent charge rate with bad range, but that's easily made up for with the impact as it's reasonably high in the way that I would see of how far it can reach, because this is based off of my own opinion. I used it in 2 Rift matches and I got 11 kills without using my primary, just using this. So it's a very good weapon. The reload is not the best, and it can be better, I guess. So it's based off of my own opinion again, so it doesn't really matter. These stats here, I'm not really going to go off of these stats because I don't find that they are correct, but I'm saying it in a more of an opinion way. The reload definitely won't cause you to die, as it's pretty fast, reasonably good, and the stability is perfect in a way because you don't really need that much stability on a fusion rifle because you can just sit there and just fire it off, and then you wait a couple more seconds, and that should be able to give you time to re-aim and get ready for your next target. So you should be alright. And then the magazine size doesn't really matter to me because of how quickly the reload can be. So it doesn't really matter to me in a way that, yeah, it will be hard sometimes, but a lot of times it's more easy than hard to deal with magazine size on fusion rifles. Because there's always that bit of time where you won't be engaging in a battle between multiple people at once, because that usually wouldn't happen during the random middle of the match or beginning, and that's usually when I'm using this. I don't use it towards the end. I start using my primary more, even though it's not that good. So, this is, first of all, a weapon that's good for fighting up to 2 people at once. 3, you're going to have a little trouble, but 2, you should be able to take care of. Depending on if you're using what subclasses you're using and what upgrades you have on them. I could see a Blade Dancer Hunter doing great with this weapon, and also just any type of Warlock because of that range with their melee attacks. If you're engaging in a long range battle, you can do that bit of damage, and then you need to close that gap with something, and that the Split Shifter would be doing that just so you can get that damage. And don't be afraid to fire this twice because the charge rate isn't too bad for being able to get those kills. I've gotten a couple double downs and got shut down by a hammer while trying to get a 3-kill streak with it, but that was unlucky. Um, Actually, I killed a hammer with that. Yeah, there were 2 hammers there. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to say that that's really it for this weapon. For what I'm thinking, you should really try to get this. It's definitely a very powerful weapon to use. I have not tried it. in PvE yet, so I'm not going to for a while, and if I ever do, I might make another video on that, just explaining how it works and all of that. So, have a great day, guys. I'm probably going to upload 2 of these as I've been slacking a whole lot. If any of your friends are Destiny fans, tell them. I'll do some more weapon reviews if they really want me to. You know, tell them to subscribe. It's always great for me for that, you know, I'm grateful. Thanksgiving just happened in America, so, you know, yay. It's always great, guys. Have a nice day.